A good day for the Gamecocks. A good win for us. Didn't play extremely well. Had some really ridiculous, dumb plays today, especially on the fake punt and so forth. But with the game close, our guys found a way to pull it out. Obviously, Alshon Jeffrey catching that one over the middle. We finally threw one down in the middle there, and Alshon took it about the last 70 yards. What a play! What a play! He doesn't look like he's fast, but like I said last week, nobody seems to catch him from behind. So that was obviously a huge play. And then of course Marcus Lattimore, 187 yards. I thought for a minute somebody said he had 200, but 29 rushes for 187. So our big play guys came through. Stephen had a little bit of a difficult day. Kept getting stuck back there. We gotta get him somewhere to throw it a little bit more, and try to eliminate some sacks and so forth. But we struggled. Tennessee played well on defense. They played pretty well. We were still 7 of 13 on third down, so that's not bad, I guess. But yeah, Tennessee played tough. They had 400 yards on us. Both teams had 65 plays, and we both messed up a couple of scoring chances. But anyway, Devin Taylor's had a huge play there, and it was a big play game there. So we're fortunate to get the win. Try to learn from it and get ready for Arkansas next week. Any questions on anything?
Steve, over here. Was it more Steven just not getting the ball out of his hands, or was it the offensive line? Didn't seem they were getting much push, especially on that Gerald.
No, I don't know. We'll have to watch the tape. I know he looked for the wrong guy once or twice, and the first interception was not his fault. We tried to audible, and actually Marcus is out there in the empty set and did not get the audible. And so he just ran down the field, and his guy picked it off. So our communication was bad. First and goal at the 2-yard line, we tried to hurry up, and Steven's yelling, "Torrey, get over there!" And of course we're on the first sound, so TJ fires it back there, and then we end up throwing the intercept the next play. So we weren't real sharp today, which sometimes happens in football. We don't play every game like we did against Alabama. If we could do that, then we'd have a chance to beat everybody. If we could, go up and down the field and take care of the ball like we did that day. But sometimes that's football, and you just keep on playing and trust your guys can make some plays in the fourth quarter. So that happened for us today, and our big play guys came through, Alshon and Marcus.
Back to the room.
Coach, I know you talked a lot about finishing strong this season. Did you feel like you guys really picked it up in the second half of the fourth quarter?
Well, I don't know exactly what we did, but we were tied at halftime just like last week, and we've been talking about playing that daggum second half a lot better than we did in our 2 losses. So we're talking about it. Maybe that's helped us. I don't know. But we're trying to play the full game. Maybe it's hurt us in the first half. I don't know. We haven't done very well in the first half now. So, but we'll still keep emphasizing the second half, the fourth quarter, and hopefully that can carry us through the last 4 games of the regular season. Yeah, we bowl eligible today, 6 wins again, and our guys proud of that. And don't ever take for granted being bowl eligible. That's a nice accomplishment for this team already. And with 4 games left, now we shoot for the next goal. Obviously, winning the East, we got a chance. Whatever happens at Florida or not, we got a chance. So we'll see how that plays out.
Coach, how encouraged were you by the turnovers that you were forced today?
Yeah, it was good, and especially Devin Taylor's pick for score. And that was sort of a one-hand hard ball that he got in there. So that was an excellent play by Devin Taylor. And we got a few fumbles. Yeah, we didn't capitalize on the drop punt. Marty Marquette, he's the first special team guy to get a game ball. He was hustling his tail off, covering punts, kickoffs, and everything. He's a walk-on kid, came here on track scholarship. Wasn't quite fast enough for Coach Fry over there, so he came out for football, and he'll probably be on scholarship early as we can get him on. He's proved he's a real football player, Marty Marquette.
Coach, you're concerned about the secondary once again gave up a lot of passing yards to the secondary.
Yeah, and we had some pretty good plays called. I'm not concerned they didn't know what to do. We were playing a bunch of man coverage that just sort of got beat, and they made some good throws and catches. But the deep balls that's not good, and we got to look at that. The deep balls were inexcusable. But we gave up a ton of passing yards again, 312, and only had 223. So we'll certainly keep working on that.
Coach, you've helped out with pass D and punt return the past couple weeks. Will you be looking at more special teams, trying to improve that this week?
No, I'm over there hollering, watch fake, and I'm a dead gun. We had some kind of return on you. I got to communicate better with Coach Beamer. It's hard to return the ball when they're punting from midfield. Just let them punt it down there and either fair catch it or hopefully go in the end zone. But we're trying to return the dang thing. And so Torrey's in there holding up, and it's ridiculous. That's bad on my part. So fortunately, it didn't cost us a game. It cost us some embarrassment, certainly. But somehow or another, Alshon and Marcus and then our defense didn't play well late there in the fourth quarter. So it didn't cost us a game, but that was pretty dumb right there. We punted 3 times, and they only punted twice. So interesting.
Coach, how serious is Culver's shoulder injury?
I don't know. He had his pads off. But if he can't play, we'll put the next guy in there. Maybe Marty Marquette. In fact, I'm going to go advertise for him to Coach Ward right now. I'd like to see him out there playing defense. I think we need to make some changes in some guys anyway. So maybe it's time Marty Marquette got a chance to go play a little bit.
Coach, is it too late in the season to be making some of these errors that you guys are still committing?
No, it's called football. That's called football. Some games you make them, some games you don't. Fortunately, early in the year, we didn't make them. If you think we're going to play like we did against Alabama every week on offense, it's just not going to happen. It's just hard to do. Even though Steven struggled a little bit, he got stuck back there and couldn't get it out of his hand sometimes. And I don't know if you watched the rush. He still caught the ball and handed it off very well. And that's not all that easy. Got about 8 guys rushing at you, and that ball's coming a little hard here and there. So he did a good job of taking care of the ball, ran with it well, and snuck it in a couple of times. So Steven had a decent game. He did okay today. Wasn't his best, but he did okay.
Coach, when you have a playmaker like Marcus Lattimore come back from an injury like that, just what kind of a difference does it make?
Well, obviously, it's a difference between winning and losing, probably. How's that for a difference? Next question. If we couldn't run the ball, had to throw all day, we'd been in trouble today. We only tried 22 passes, so and ran 43. Yeah, we've turned into a running team. Ain't no question about that.
Steve, are you concerned about the way Spencer Lanning's hitting the ball, or is he just getting some bad breaks?
Oh, he kicked well. He just missed one, and he pulled it a little bit. Somebody said they may have even tipped it. I don't think it was a real clean snap hold. But he made all his extra points, and he did make 1 field goal, which was important. But no, he's our best kicker. He'll be okay. And Jay Wooten kicked off well. Give Jay a little plug there. Our kickoff coverage was much improved also. So Tennessee usually had to go the long field. But we made a lot of mistakes. I mean, we didn't make a lot of mistakes. Maybe they just outplayed us. We let guys get behind us, but maybe we've been letting guys get behind us all year and they hadn't been hitting it. You know, so we gotta figure out what we can do better to beat Arkansas, because they're statistically the best passing team in the conference right now. So if we're gonna have a chance to beat them, we got to play some pass defense. Okay.
What are you evaluating the program at this point in the season?
What?
What's your evaluation of this program at this point in the season?
Well, we're 6-2. I think we're 6-2 last year. So we'll see if we can finish. Okay.